Hello and welcome. Today we're going to take a good look around the Legoland Hotel located in Billund, Denmark, which is also known as home of the brick. Now there's lots of Easter eggs in this one. We have got the main theme park itself. So you can see the Miniland at the bottom in the middle. You've got the train, you've got the roller coaster up top, then you've got the log flume as we're coming through. So what we're going to have a look at in this video is we're going to have a look at all of the different detail that is located all around the reception area with regards to all of the models. We've got lots of nice displays like this to have a look at. Then we're going to take a look at all of the stock that is available, and it's very, very handy to have. So if you are staying at the Legoland Hotel in Billund, and it's very similar to Windsor as well, if for whatever reason you've forgotten to pick something up, you can just obviously then get it. And if you are driving, the car park is located right outside the front door of the hotel on this one. Slightly different to Windsor, it's a slightly different configuration, but with regards to getting bits and pieces back into your car and things like that and getting all loaded up, it is super simple. So you've just seen there was lots of cool little minifigures within the display that we've just seen. You had the Joker down at the bottom. Now we are looking at a big Friends set. So they've got all of the different characters in here. It is nice that they have all of these big displays because you can spend a huge amount of time in this hotel after the park is closed playing all the different games. There's a lot of games included for the big ones and small ones alike. There's lots of different bits and pieces to hunt down and look for with regards to bits in the carpet. You've got different segments where you've got basically do almost like a Easter egg hunt with regards to trying to find letters of different things. You've got to work out what it actually spells, but that takes you round the whole hotel. There's big games rooms and it takes you around all the different levels, and they are amazingly themed. Now, talking of theming, this is all to do with the Lego Movie World theme, which is a very, very popular part of the park. So you can see Emmett just up the top. Then in the distance, you have got the sort of the one-eyed monster for the Duplo, and then you can see you've got the sort of Octan Easter egg down at the bottom. You've got all mix of characters. You can see you've got Wildstyle in there, and you've got all of the other characters with Benny from the actual Lego movies. And then you have got the entrance to the actual main land. So the wall that you see is something you do walk underneath, or walk beside, shall I say, then you do walk underneath the crane. So it's very, very accurate to what is actually at the theme park. Now, Legoland exclusive sets, there's lots of them, and you do get quite a lot in all of the boxes. You can see the one at the bottom is the sort of dragon roller coaster ride, and you've got the entrance to the park as well. And then you've got lots of different bits with regards to the fire. Then you've got the Ninjago sets and everything like that. Now, price-wise, you've got to bear in mind that this is Danish kroner, not in pounds or potentially your local currency. So give it a Google on the conversion rate of exactly how much this would cost you when we start looking at all of these different bits and pieces. But what we are looking at now, I do believe it's just one of the sets. In fact, actually, there's multiple sets, because you can see you've got the little castle just in there. Then you've got the train that is available, and then there's all sorts of other little bits and pieces in there. So you can create, basically, from exclusive sets only, a full Legoland exclusive collection. Now, the nice thing is they had lots and lots of sets out on display, and they did have all of the new current stock, and it does make it very, very handy. Like I said, if you just wanted to pick one of these up, say as you're carrying it back from the park, especially if you're staying at the hotel, then you can just put it into your room. If you're staying there for a couple of days and it's bad weather and you want to go into the evening and just build some bits and pieces, obviously you can do if you're driving. It's a little bit more difficult if you are flying. But they do have everything for all age groups, and they've got a good selection of Duplo, and they've also got a Friends section. But the thing is, you don't actually have to buy any of this if you are bored in your hotel room, because they have got building bins and things to do absolutely everywhere within the hotel. Because like I said, you've got gaming rooms, you've got all the floors to explore, you've got massive playgrounds and everything outside, you've got a nice adult bar section for the older ones to sit down and grab a drink, and then you've got lots of other little games to be played. You've got more things you can explore, and like I said, you can just do the challenges that run every single day where you can just sit down and build lots of different bits and pieces. So you really could just pick yourself up a set to remind you of your visit and then just build it when you get home. But you can see you've got a full selection of Lego City, you've got all the Ninjago sets, and then you've got everything else that is on display. So you've got all the Speed Champion cars up at the top, and then underneath you've got even more Speed Champions, so they're a good size, and then you've got all the Dreams. And I do believe there's a lot more Dream sets coming now for next year in 2024 as well. So it'll be interesting to see how well that theme takes up and takes off, because certain places I think they are selling quite well. So it'll be an interesting one how long that theme has. Now the Shadow Box, I have just literally finished completing that and building it, and what an amazing detailed set that is. You've got the Pac-Man set. Let us know what it's like to put together, because I have seen that built. It's smaller than what I thought it was, but then it's got lots and lots of amazing detail within, and it does come with a really nice minifigure as well, and sort of like a minifigure scale Pac-Man set, which does look very, very good. Again, good selection of all these different keyrings, so if you are a keyring fan, you can pick yourself up a keyring. And now don't forget, at the Lego house, you can now get your Lego bricks engraved. So if you wanted to, because you can obviously now, you have always been able to do it at the Legoland Billund Park, and I actually do have a Lego brick engraved that you can now do it at the Lego house as well. So don't forget, if you are into that and you want to get yourself just a little Lego brick and then just get something engraved on it, you can now. But I've not yet seen that process happen, but it was in the process of being under construction. There we go. Words being twisted, but now they have got it open and they have put it on their own Instagram story. So if you want to get bits and pieces, names and other things like that on the bricks, I think you can do. And they've still got the portrait booth there as well. Now back to all the sets that are on display. Again, you've got some of the Lego ideas sets that are there mixed in with all the architecture sets, and you've got all of the modulars and everything underneath. And then you've got the sort of more smaller size brickhead. So that is the whole size of that shop. Now if you to walk literally just around the corner, you have what I do believe is an older display from Legoland Billund, but I'm not 100% sure exactly where it's supposed to be. So if you know the exact area of where this is, then please do let me know in the comments below, because I need to go and explore Denmark a little bit more and hunt down some more of the other Lego stores that they've got around in Copenhagen and other places like that as well. So I would like to go and have a mooch at some of the other Lego stores and check out some of the different airports. But what we are looking at now is the inside of the Haunted House ride, and it is literally exactly like this, what we're looking at, with the drop tower that is included within that ride as well. And there are multiple videos available on my channel of the actual ride. So if you want to see exactly what that thing looks like, then just head over to one of the Legoland Billund playlists, and I'm sure it will be in there to find out. Then you've got, like I said, you've got all sorts of little displays dotted around all over the place. You've got all these little builds in the window. This is like a little Where's Wally, so you've got to find the green dragon dotted absolutely everywhere with a little bit of red around it. And then you've got these dotted in the wall, so you can see you've got all sorts of little models to take photos up and have a look at. They are all very, very close to the reception area, like I said, and you can see just how amazing that carpet is. And then if you want to write your name on the boards and things like that, then obviously you can just stop there and do that. And I know for a fact that they have got more of those dotted around all the hotels. I have stayed here multiple times before, and I am looking forward to getting back here again and then actually getting myself for the first ever time a park view room. So I'm looking forward to sharing the room with you. This is just outside the restaurant, and you've got loads and loads of models just in there. It's slightly different to the one in Windsor because this one is a little bit more business based, but you have got the inkling of all the Lego bricks dotted all over the place. Whereas the castle, so if you go over to the Castle Hotel, that is very, very heavily themed for all of the Lego models. Whereas the sort of hotel at Legoland Windsor, it's just very, very heavily themed in both. Model-wise, you have got some huge NBA ones. They are starting to creep some of the Star Wars ones back in. But guys, that is it. I've run out of time. So if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Feedback below. Let us know if you stayed here before. Let us know what your favourite room is to stay in. And if you bought any of the Lego sets in the past. And they do keep rotating all of the models around, and it is always super impressive to see absolutely everything. But guys, if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-da.